Hey there YouTube. Today I'm doing a 1 month later video review on this Shark Wandvac that I got at Costco. It was $100. It does go on sale for $80 from time to time. It is model number WV201CO and it's item number 2413025. Alright, so we got this vacuum, as most people do, for use around the kitchen. I'm actually a Dyson fan, but I gotta say this handheld Shark vacuum is pretty amazing. I wish Dyson made one of these, but they don't. And so credit where credit is due. I, for the past month, have been trying to kill this thing. I have been sucking up wet food with it. I've been sucking up dirt. I've been sucking up kitty litter. It just won't die. So I'm really happy with it, but let me just take you through all the features, my observations, and my overall thoughts, I guess. So it's really lightweight. It's really simple to use. It's just got an on-off button here. And one button here to push to release the dustbin. So in the fall we get really bad stink bugs and box elder bugs. So I was able to use this to suck them up when they got in. And then because they don't actually go through a motor or anything, it just collected them in this bin. And then I could just go outside, pop this, and all the little smelly bugs flew away. So that's pretty cool. It sits on its charging cradle. It does only sit flat. You cannot hang this to a wall without modifying it heavily. I do wish that this had a wall mount. That's maybe the one negative thing I can think of, but you just set it in there, and when you're plugged into a wall, it just starts charging every time, no problem. I purposely tried to wiggle this and get it to not charge by placing it in incorrectly, but every time it just connects and charges, so can't beat that. Just plugs into any normal wall outlet. Okay, so really quickly, I'll go over the two accessories, well, it's really three, that come with the stand that you get from Costco. If you buy this somewhere else, it's probably only going to have one of these attachments. I looked at the ones from Walmart, and that was the difference between Costco's bundle and like the other major retailers' bundles. It was missing this one, I believe. But let's get to it. So, first attachment, you hook it into the vacuum, and you have a fine detail vacuum. And then if you flip this up, you also have a I don't know what these are called, a brush vacuum. This is really good for getting into cracks and brushing out the dust for like trim, and then that'll suck the dirt right out. And these attachments just kind of click in there. They have a little detent, and you click them in, pull them out. I actually really like this attachment here because it allows you to form incomplete suction, which means that this doesn't stick to the floor. Let me show you. So with the vacuum tip here, if you're sucking on a flat surface, you'll have really strong suction and it'll kind of want to stick to that surface. Whereas this, put that on there, it's not a perfectly level vacuuming surface. So like so, see? So then you can just kind of scoot this along, and it does a really good job. I'll show you these in use in a moment. Okay, now for some testing. Say you're walking through the kitchen and you're clumsy, and oh dear Lord, I spilled my kitty litter all over the floor. Well, that's no good. What if I wanted to recollect all this kitty litter and I didn't want to plug in a vacuum? Well, I would take my handy dandy Shark Vac, a bucket to collect the kitty litter in, and vacuum it up. might take a minute. I kind of regret dumping so much kitty litter. Okay, so I got enough of it cleaned up for my next part of the demonstration, the tools. Go ahead and use this extension first. You can take off the brush, use it as just a simple extension. And then this is where this tool is going to really shine, because it'll make nice swaths here. Swaths? Yeah, that's the word. Alright, good enough. Alright, then you can simply dump that out. There we go. Alright, after all that cleaning, let's open this up and see how dirty everything is. My wife is going to love cat litter on the cutting board. So, dustbin pops out. Nice and frosted with kitty litter, but let's go over here, wash that right out. Alright, let that dry. You can actually see the kitty litter stuck in the screen. So the screen's doing its job. Let's pop this open. Oh, it's hard to do with wet hands. There we go. You can hear it. Let's see how much kitty litter this filter actually stopped. Wow. Oof. And there's the filter. You can kind of still relatively clean as filters go. Just knock the dust out of it. But these filters are cheap, so if you want to replace it, you could. I'm actually pretty happy with how well that cleaned out. You can see through it, so it's not that dirty. And the filter itself actually worked perfectly. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but as I was vacuuming that dusty kitty litter, none of the dust was coming out the exhaust vents on the side of the vacuum. So this is working. Alright, I'm going to show you how easy it is to take this apart and clean the filter. Pop the dustbin, hit the yellow part here, clicks right in, just push in. Here's the filter. Take 2 fingers, push with your thumbs, this piece comes out. Then you have a little tiny handle that you can pull for the filter. You can pull it right out of there. Really nice. Then this is the pre-filter. Push that back right there. Click the filter housing back in. Click the dustbin back in. And close it. That really could not be easier. Alrighty, the unit is fully charged, and now we're going to test and see how long the battery lasts. Alrighty, so 10 minutes the battery lasted. Let's see if I can turn it back on. Okay, so yeah, 10 minutes and a few seconds. This thing is pretty impressive. Let's see if I can do like a bowling ball test or something for you. Pretty strong. Oh, apparently it'll also turn off if it gets blocked. Whoops. All right, so I just dropped this onto the floor live on video and it didn't break. I'm pretty impressed with that. But I can tell you that it will suction to your hand and hold itself up for a second. Whoop. Safety feature, nice. So that's all I can really think of to test with this. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them the best I can. It's good value at 80 bucks. It's a great value at 100 bucks. It's just, you know, good value. But definitely get it if it's 80. Can't go wrong. Thanks for watching.